It's right about now I wish we had an intercom, because I got a fucking super itchy ear. Man, I could scratch my ear so bad. Fucking. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Fucking yes. Whew. Need to fucking scratch my ear so bad. Fucking set for the day now. Lights. Oh, lights. Oh, lights. Oh, lights. We almost had a little race, but then there was a cyclist on his phone because it's fucking Dublin. And as I alluded to in a previous video, I have a longer spin coming up, but this isn't that spin. A longer spin I'm going to be doing later on in the year, or actually in like 5 weeks. Myself and Graham here are getting our bikes shipped out to Memmingen in Germany, and we're going to spend a week or so just toddling around and seeing where things take us. I meant to I was aiming to do this next year, but then Graham sort of went, fuck it, we'll do it in October, start of October. Things will still be grand, the snow won't come down, it'll still be fairly decent. And I was like, alright, fuck it, why not? So there you go, it pays to know some mad cunts. The trip itself is with Overlanders. It's not a guided trip, it's just they're shipping the bikes and that's it. And it's works out reasonably reasonable. Like, it seems like a lot of money. I think his bike was 550 and mine was 575 because I have a bigger bike. And it seems like a lot of money, but when you factor in like what a ferry would cost and what the petrol would cost and what the pain in your fucking hoop driving to the middle of Germany would cost, it's actually not too bad. So that and some 60 quid a head Ryanair off-season flights is working out reasonably okay. We're not going to be camping or anything because it's a bit late in the year for that. So, you know, off-season hotels would be glad to have us, I think. And so Internet Santa Claus came there last week, so I have a few bits to put together. I might do some videos on them, or I might not, depending on the upload schedule, because it's a bit tight over the next little while. I try and do one video a week, and you know, some things don't make the cut. And so I picked up a tire inflator, one of these sort of ones that runs off your fag lighter socket. I got one of the Airman ones that are recommended, and only discovered afterwards that this bike won't drive it unless you put a proper 12 volt socket straight onto the battery, which I'm really not into doing. I have a socket there, a CAN bus socket sitting under the back seat. So I got another one that runs off of 5 amps rather than needing 10 amps, which you'd think they'd tell you, given that there's a CAN bus socket on it. The BMW bikes only put out 5 amps, but whatever. That's got now. I picked up a new headset with an intercom, and I'm trying to get fuck face here to get one, but we'll see. He's grand, really. That's the Senna 10U, built for the Shoei Neotech. That's the helmet that I have. Stuff that you kind of put off and say, oh, if I'm going on a big trip I'll get it, and now it's like, oh shit, I'm going on a big trip. And I guess the biggest, now that I'm reminded of how wide my arse is, the biggest sort of purchase that I've been putting off and I'm making now is the luggage for the RS, which is the same as luggage for the R, but it's the sort of hard luggage and soft liners in it, which I have gotten. It took a little while, but I have a separate video already done on that, which I will upload probably after this one. See, I'm getting ahead of myself here. And I suppose I've got to get used to that as well. This fucker pointing at his fucking tank. And so bike-wise, between now and the trip, I guess it's going out a bit more, especially with this chap. Just if you're going around with one other chap, you want to make sure that it's somebody that's going to go and not be a mad cunt and not drive you bananas. I know this chap a while, but I've only been riding bikes with him a little bit, so we'll see. See, the jury's fucking out. I know you're watching this, fuckface. Very slow. Very slow indeed. You ever rev for them, you ignorant cunt, you? Fucking do it. You're alright, mate, your car's not that bleeding big. And stuff to do with the channel, aside from bike stuff that I've been sorting out. So obviously what it means is I won't have my bike for, I want to say, about 3 weeks. Obviously in the middle I'll be, you know, riding it around Central Europe, but I'm handing over the bike I think on the 16th or something of September, and I don't get it back until like, you know, the middle of October nearly. So bike will be gone, which means fewer videos and stuff like that. So what's likely to happen is I'll get up a video probably for the Motovlogger ride out on the 10th of September or soon after, and then it'll be sort of hiatus time until I have footage from the trip to keep folks up to date while I am away, and I'll probably put this stuff up on a video after then, or before I go. Is the other ways I'm sort of updating what I'm up to. So those are probably appearing on your screen right now, or in the description. So you can get me on Twitter on Grumpy Bike Whiz, and you can get me on Instagram as Grumpy Bike Wizard on Instagram. So I'm going to be sticking a few pics and videos and what have you up there. If you search Grumpy Bike Wizard on Facebook, you can get me on Facebook. I'm not going to update that very often. I mainly just update it when I do a video, just to link to the video, since that's how some people engage in online channel conversion, whatever the fuck. The Instagram is probably where I'm going to be doing a lot of the updating. Follow along there if you feel like seeing some stuff in the meantime, if you want your grumpy fix. And if you want to follow along with Dude Face in front of me here, have a look on YouTube for Graham's Helmet Cam. Graham's Helmet Cam. He's one of those angry at stupid people channels, which I have nothing against. I'm sure they serve some purpose. But anyway, that's my update for you for this week. Have a good one. And I have a couple of videos coming. It's a full schedule over the next little while I try and squeeze everything in. Best of luck. Talk to you soon. I think those windmills, power generation thingos actually look pretty nice. I like them. They're not nature, but they're like, look at this shit. Look at what we made. I think they're brilliant. I don't understand the opposition, and it was around where I used to live there was opposition, which was very unequivocal. It was just a silhouette of one of these and no underneath it, and yeah, I think yes. I do not think no. More of that sort of thing. Thank you very much. Shillelagh. Welcome to Shillelagh, home of Winners enclosure. Okay, and that's it. And a top. Well, Shalala, you have an actual branded petrol station, so I think this counts as civilization just about. Oh no, wait, there's more. It's a pub, I don't even count you. Wait, there's gravel. What are you doing? Tinahely. Ooh, look at this. Here's a thing. That's some gaff. Oh dear, people used to buy cars, but not anymore. Now they get cars from the mainland. Ah, now buddy, you might be out for your 40 kph spin over the gap, but I'm not. Let's leave him at it. What kind of fucking alarm is that? I can barely hear it. Yeah, I know. It's just like, hello, hello, I'm being robbed.